What attracts one commoner to another? One can only guess. Auntie Nelda thinks she has the answer. My neighbor, Mr. Oslo, came over because he wants me. He said it was because my cat killed his chihuahua, but I know it's because he wants me as his love slave. And who am I to separate a man from his dreams? Guilt is a powerful emotion, and who better to explain it than Auntie Nelda? My son, Izzy. He never visits, he never calls. A light bulb blew out 14 months ago. If he loved me, he would replace it. But of course that would require a visit, wouldn't it? Perpetual care is something commoners take not to heart, but to home. This is my late husband, Morris. I used to take care of him when he was alive. I threw a mahjong party. Someone used him as an ashtray. What a relief. I thought he was putting on weight. I took him into the bedroom, lifted the lid to say goodnight, and there's a cigar butt staring at me. Sit up, hold your stomach in. Spaceships, aliens from another planet, zapping everyone and his brother with ray guns. Go figure. This stuff is for the birds. There's got to be something better to read than this childish fantasy gibberish.
Hi, honey. Did you have fun?
Yeah, and look, I got an earthling. A big one with a swell collar.
Well, that's nice, honey, but it'll have to go back. You don't know where it's been, and it will probably shed all over the carpet.
But, Mom...
Thank goodness for strict moms. And to think I almost became a space pet. Can you believe it? I travel all that way. There's no meal on the flight, and what thanks do I get? They don't even want me. There's no doubt about it. There's no intelligent life on other planets. It's the last time you'll find me on Trafalgar Moor.
Hello?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to go to the airport to get some rest. I'm amazed you can hear the phone ring with all the noise. It's Auntie Nelda, your uninvited guest.
Hi, Auntie Nelda. Why don't you come over and join us?
Too late. But you're going to have to hold it down. You leave me no choice. If the noise doesn't stop, Nelda calls the cops. Comprendo, bubblehead?
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have to hold it down, or we're gonna be playing Jailhouse Rock.
Ernest P. Worrell, bon vivant. Now, wasn't that fun?
Her name is Auntie Nelda. She's supposed to be a real scream. Oh, good. Here she comes now.
Hi, kids. Boy, are we going to have fun together. First, we're going to comb the tangles out of our hair with a metal brush. And then, if you're very good, we're going to floss our teeth. What a poor old woman like me won't do to make ends meet. These people, they come, they enjoy, then they leave. They leave for me to clean up after them.
Clean up? Somebody say clean up? I'm out of here.
I work my fingers to the bone to keep my little movie palace a fun place for the entire family. Why don't they recap these things at home? Testing? I'm on? I'm always the last to know. I'm here tonight at Ernest's house on the most important night of this budding new filmmaker's career. The whole neighborhood is riveted with excitement about the world premiere of Ernest's new movie. Stars from all over the neighborhood are arriving in droves, seething with rapt anticipation. There's no business like show business, what can I say? You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll kiss 5 books goodbye. Oh, hello. Auntie Nelda here, Movie Critics Corner. I, along with this unfortunate audience, have just viewed Ernest's new film. And I must say it had its moments. And all of them were bad. Why a budding young filmmaker would risk everything on something so passé as a ninja film, I will never know. The robot, however, though somewhat mechanical, was flawless. Roll the cartoon! Playing tricks on people are fun, aren't they? Is this rubber-up Chuck to love? Your mother should have had rubber-up Chuck this good. And here's one the young people are loving today. Here, have a cashew. Wasn't that fun? I've never done this before. Let's see. The chalk goes on this end. Oh, can I break? Thank you. How very kind. Beginner's luck, I suppose. They needed a young, peppy, beautiful, vivacious girl to lead the cheers for Ernest. Check it out, Buster. Give me an E, give me an R, give me an N, give me another E, give me an F. Give me a break. Give me a P, give me a Z, give me a long O, give me a dotted I, give me a D. Give me an aspirin, give me air. Give me more money than the Beatles and I'll continue. One of the most important things about being a referee is making the right call. Allow me to demonstrate a few for you. This one. Is 5-yard penalty for the defense offsides. Here's another. That means you didn't brush your teeth, 30-yard penalty, and you'll never get dessert again as long as you live. There's another mistake parents are making these days. Teaching their children to talk. Pets. They're supposed to be companions. All they do is cause commotion. Take my dog Korak. Bless his little heart. You let him out, he wants in. You let him in, he wants out. You go to feed him. He's not hungry. Dogs. Man's best friend. Wouldn't you know it, I'm a woman. I don't apply. I had a splinter once. It was so big it had a name. My son, God bless him, had to pull it out with a tow truck. You know, unlike us humans, dogs can't brush their teeth or floss. They have to chew things to clean their teeth. That's why you should always make sure your dog has a chew toy.
You can't do this to me. That's a real dog. Hey,
Be quiet.
What are you doing?
You're going to be great friends, trust me.
You can't throw me.
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
That's a real dog out there, right?
You'll like him, would he? No, you will like him.
You can't do this to me.
He's very gentle, really.
Help.
For a Rottweiler. Woody's a nice boy. Entering sweepstakes and contests. What a hobby. I've entered every sweepstake and contest known to man. And look, I've already won the amazing blinking skull, the very festive musical coffee maker, and be still my heart, the decorative rubber spider. He reminds me of my son Jaime, only stockier. Dance. Festive. All right, Lonnie Don. Let's review the information. You place the meaty part of the palm on your cheek and wrap the 4 digits around your mouth like this, then blow. How did I do? Some people collect stamps, some people whittle. I like to sit under the hairdryer and sweat. Sometimes I like to play mud volleyball and watch midget wrestling. I'm trying a new image here. Now, doesn't this just say young urban professional?
Good evening. Welcome to Chez Bistro. I'm your waiter this evening. Would you like to begin with the soup?
What is your soup today?
It's a delicious cream of broccoli.
You might as well have said the plague. Creamy things make me nauseous, especially if they're chunky in texture. Do you have frog legs?
Yes, ma'am.
Wear baggy pants. No one will notice. I love what you got me for Mother's Day. I'm serious. I love it. It's what I've always wanted. Who'd have thought for Mother's Day? Sunflowers. A big daffy flower the size of my head. I can hardly wait to parade them all. Someone needs to tighten up the nut on Ernest. Are we communicating? Well, now that we're all relaxed, we can start to have fun. Thanksgiving. What do I have to be thankful for? My relatives all ignore me. I'm eating peanut butter. But at least I don't have to eat it with Ernest P. Worrell. If you want togetherness, Ernest, try a chain gang. Well, it's nice to see we're all awake. Where's my apple? Thank you. Now we're going to call the roll. If you're absent, please raise your hand. Never mind. Let's get right to it. How many states are there in the good old U.S. of A?
50.
All right. What is the nickname of the Prime Minister of the 7th Pharaoh of the 5th House of Ancient Egypt? Kimberly. Well, I can see we haven't been doing our study, Woody. Take out a half a sheet of paper. We're going to have a pop quiz. Hello, lost and found. You lost it, I found it. I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak up. I can barely hear you. Oh, I get it. You lost your voice. Oh, one came in yesterday. Just a moment. Let's see.
Hey, Vinny!
Not yours, huh? Yours is more high and squeaky. Well, look at it this way. At least you're better off than Ernest P. Worrell, who seems to have lost his mind. Thank you. Call again. Only next time speak louder. Keep your shirt on, I'm coming. Sit. Hold on, hold on. Lost and found. You lost it, I found it. You lost what? Oh, you lost your way. Well, dry those eyes up, dearie, because one came in just this morning, and it's got to be yours, because we only have one way. No, I'm sorry, we don't deliver. You'll have to come and get it yourself. Do you know the way? Bye-bye. Lost and found, you lost it, I found it. Now, where? At Billy Bob's Bowling and Barbecue. Can you describe it? Round, heavy, shiny, 3 holes. I see. Look around you for a little hole marked ball return. See it coming back to you there? Don't mention it. Can you believe I do this for minimum wage? I'm a saint. Now there's an idea. Plummet 30,000 feet, seeking gravity with anxious anticipation. I don't believe it. Now I've seen it all. He's up, he's down, he's up, he's down, he's up, he's down, he's up, he's down. What talent. I've never seen parachuting like this. It's hard to believe he's only a reptile.
Marty's office is on the second floor.
These steps might as well be Mount Everest.
Well, when he said that, I was just shocked. Hold on a second, hon. Superior Talent Incorporated. Marty Brock
Is my second-born son without a sliver of gratitude, who wouldn't even pick up his own mother at the airport. I'm only glad his father never lived to see the day when his son would treat his own mother this way. Me, a lonely old woman forced to cope in a world of indifference.
Hold on just a minute.
Where is he? Where is Martin? I need him to help me with my will. Having walked from the airport, I'll be dead soon.
I don't know what to do. He's with a client.
That's life for you. You have two sons, one good, one bad. And wouldn't you know it, with my luck, the good one dies.
But, Mrs. Brock, I'm sure he didn't know you were coming.
Don't side with him, honey. There's no future in it. Just tell me where he is. The way they run this institution is an outrage. For a poor, tired, old, lonely woman like me, her only son a felon, though not a terribly successful one. Young man. Young man. Young man. Could you please open that gate? I left my car running outside.
Ma'am, you tell me how you got to this gate? The visitors area is on the other side of the prison.
I brought him up as best I could, but sometimes a bad seed falls from even the most fragile flower.
Ma'am, you're not going through this gate.
Is this the way you treat your mother? Is this the kind of abuse that poor woman must endure?
Well, I guess my mother is a little bit mad.
Mm-hmm. You ought to be in the slammer with the rest of these misfits. If you had any remorse at all for the horror you put your own mother through, you'd open that gate. I have a car overheating as we speak.
Okay, okay. All right, let's open the east gate. There. Now, are you satisfied?
I'll tell your mother how her son has improved despite his shaded and somewhat checkered past. The doctor told me I'd only have to wear these until after the surgery. Oh my, I'm afraid. I knew an Ottoman Eagle Scout. He got a merit badge in wholesale slaughter.
We came. We saw. We took the high ground.
Even though some of us are very tired. A little nasal hygiene would go a long way, young man. Here you go. I hope you're grateful. Little trolls in China don't even get milk. A woman's work is never done. I guess I'll have to finish this myself. A whole troll army wiped out, and they leave the last two for me. Young man, do you realize you're trespassing on private property?
Look, lady, did you see a goopy guy in a brown hat?
No respect. That's the trouble with young people today. They have no respect for their elders. You're just like my second son, Jaime. I had to teach him manners. He's dead now.
Listen, you old bag. You tell me where the goofball is right now, or somebody's gonna get hurt.
Well, aren't we being testy? I suspect we don't have enough bran in our diet. Oh, is that a 44? Looks just like Jaime. A diamond mine, Harold says. We'll be wealthy beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, he didn't tell me where the mine was before he took the deep six. And now here I am, an old woman with no money, no relatives, marooned in the dark continent, friendless and betrayed. If only I could get some help somewhere. Perhaps you people could be so kind as to help me.
Hey, lady, what you doing here? Get out of here!
If you people will excuse me, I've come to bury my husband, Harold, in the flames of the gentleman's club he was so fond of.
This is not a funeral home. Now get out!
He smoked enough cigars here to kill 4 men.
What? What are you talking about?
Tightwad took me on a cruise. The buffet was so cheap, all they had was beanie weenies on toothpicks and Ritz crackers. Arnold popped one of the weenies in his mouth, choked on the toothpick, and keeled over dead.
Hey, lady, listen
Wouldn't
here.
you know it? He died in international waters. The insurance company said all bets were off. I've had to live on my salary teaching charm school. Well, here you are, Arnold, at the place you so loved. Ashes to ashes. Thank you, Harold. That's the only noble thing you've ever done.
Ernest!
Oh, yeah.
Ernest, that was great!
Oh, what a fetching color, my dear.
Thanks. You can untie me now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.